Hi, today I want to share with you 5 tips you can cultivate to establish sustainable health changes. I say sustainable because so often we implement some kind of change and it lasts 24 hours or even a week and then we stop. For me, that's often because I am going from one extreme of unhealth to a very high extreme of health. The habits I want to share today, you've probably heard, but I want to present them in a way that's less intimidating and hopefully more easily adapted into your actual life. Number 1, get more sleep. I know that this is hard. If you are like me, those late night evening hours are the quiet ones where you can actually get things done. And it is tempting to utilize them and to undercut yourself on sleep. But here's what I found is always true of myself. The day after I don't sleep enough, I am prone to snack more and to make poor food choices. I drink more caffeine and hardly any water. I'm cranky with my kids, and I'm sluggish in my work. Good sleep affects our entire day's worth of health choices. So here's my tip. I once heard someone suggest that in order to wake up early, she began setting her clock back 5 minutes each day. I'm going to encourage you to do the same at night, but in 15-minute increments. Make it a non-negotiable and start today. If you go to bed at midnight now, resolve tonight that you will go to bed by 11:45. The next night, make it 11:30, and the next night, 11:15. Rewind the bedtime clock until you are getting at least 7 hours of sleep, and then assess. Is this enough? Do you need more? Do you wake up energized and maintain your energy levels throughout the day as well as your healthy habits? These are questions you can ask yourself before deciding if you need to go back or forward with your sleep. Secondly, we're going to drink more water. And water is definitely making a big comeback right now, but it is seriously so important to the human body. I know there are seasons of my life I catch myself going a whole day without a sip of water. Coffee can do a mighty work in us, and to me, Diet Coke is just an extra delicious treat. But the body cannot live well on coffee and Diet Coke alone. We need water. Water keeps us hydrated, it helps our skin, our organs, our energy levels, and it gives us better control over our appetites. A good rule of thumb with water is to drink half of your body weight in ounces every day. So, if you weigh 150 pounds, start with a goal of drinking 75 ounces of water every day. On my best days, I make it a rule that I won't allow myself to drink one more cup of coffee or any Diet Coke until I've had at least half of my water for the day. What kind of games could you play with yourself in order to get yourself motivated to get your water intake every day? Number 3, move every day. I used to think that daily movement meant hours of time at the gym. I very much had an all or nothing and a very extreme mentality with my fitness. That led me to burnout on exercise, which isn't the goal. The goal is for you to find a fitness habit that is sustainable and enjoyable and life-giving to you so that you will want to do it daily and then commit to doing it for at least 20 minutes a day. In this current season for me, walking is what that looks like. And I walk in the morning before my kids go to school, or maybe while the kids are at school, or on my lunch break. And sometimes it means I just have to walk around my house for a little bit to make sure that I get it done and I'm up and I'm moving. If you like classes, but you don't have time or the money to do that right now, then I really suggest looking at YouTube. There's lots of trainers on there offering classes, and you can get that done for free at your home during the day. Find something you love and commit to doing it. If you've never worked out, commit to the 20 minutes, but start with just 4 days a week. We're working toward a sustainable change and not toward a burnout. So go ahead and plan the days of the week that you're planning on moving and commit to moving. If you feel like you have more energy and more strength, then increase those days as you get stronger, and hopefully you'll even start looking forward to your fitness time. Number 4, eat 2 veggies a day. I keep mine at lunch and dinner because I've never been one to want to mix spinach into my eggs. Often, it's as simple as carrot sticks with my sandwich at lunchtime and a bag of steamed broccoli divided among my family and me at dinner time. Number 4, Eat 2 veggies a day. I keep mine at lunch and dinner because I've never been one to want to cook spinach into my eggs. Often it's as simple as carrot sticks with my sandwich and a bag of steamed broccoli divided between my family and me at dinner time. It does not have to be fancy or expensive. Canned and frozen veggies are perfectly good veggies. The point here is working to add veggies into your life, which will increase your health, decrease your appetite, make you feel fuller, and help increase your fiber intake. Don't make veggies complicated. Just find some and eat them. Now, number 5 is if you're looking to lose weight. This is my recommendation. Cut your portions in half. I hear all kinds of talk right now about intuitive eating, but I'm gonna tell you, that's hard for me because I have trouble stopping when I'm full because I love the feeling of being full. So because I lack that cue system, I find that when I'm wanting to cut back, the smartest way to make the cut is to cut my plate in half. Now that's not literal. I just mean that when it's time to serve dinner, I swap out the dinner plate for a salad plate instead. And when I'm eating out for the night and I'm ordering my favorite combo, say at Chick-fil-A, I ditch the fries and just get a sandwich, or I cut the sandwich in half and I choose to eat only half of the fries. This is hard to do at first, and it definitely requires developing a discipline, but you will find that as you do this and continue to practice this behavior, it will lead to the scale moving down. I know these tips are probably ones you've heard 1,000 times before, but I hope in talking about them today, it was fresh and it was energizing. Sometimes we know the right things to do, it's just hard to get going on it, and we feel like we are the only ones who struggle. So I'm here to tell you today that I still struggle with all of these things, but like you, I know that if I work to do these things one by one every day, I will be one step closer to being a healthier me. Implementing small changes and building sustainable health habits that will actually last.